Hello everyone, welcome to Wordy Tales. Today we have a touching story about love, sacrifice, and the wisdom of elders. This story will show why it is important to respect the experience of others to make the world a better place. We will also learn new words and how to use them correctly. Stay with us until the end and immerse yourself in an inspiring tale. Once upon a time, in a distant village, there lived a poor young man named Isamu. He lived with his elderly mother in a small house on the mountainside. They survived by working on a small plot of land. Life was hard, but peaceful. They found joy in each other's company despite all the hardships. However, their peaceful life was soon overshadowed by a dark decree. The emperor of the country, a cruel and ruthless ruler, sentenced all elderly people to death. He believed that the elderly were useless to society and only burdened it. This news caused fear and sorrow throughout the country. No one dared to oppose the emperor's order. Isamu was in despair, for his mother was among the elderly. He could not accept the fate awaiting his mother and began to seek a way to change this cruel injustice. In this world, there was his guiding light, which supported him in difficult times. Torn between love for his mother and the emperor's cruel decree, Isamu faced an impossible choice. His heart made a decision. He could not betray his mother, no matter the consequences. Her life was more valuable than loyalty to the ruthless emperor. The next morning, before the emperor's soldiers could appear, Isamu decided to take his mother to the mountains. He remembered a long-abandoned hut he had seen during his travels. The hut was far from perfect, but better than letting his mother fall into the emperor's hands. The journey was exhausting, but Isamu was determined to protect her. Unaware of this, the mother quietly broke off small twigs and dropped them along the way. She feared her son would get lost on the way back home. When they finally reached the hut at sunset, Isamu prepared a resting place for his mother, lining it with leaves and making it as comfortable as possible. Saying goodbye to her, tears sparkled in her eyes. At that moment, their bond was stronger than all trials and dangers. With a trembling voice, she said, "Follow the branches I left behind to find the way back and return to safety." Isamu turned around. His gaze fell on his mother's hands, scratched and bruised from breaking branches. Despite the suffering, her love for him never weakened. Overwhelmed with emotion, he burst into tears. Leaving her was the hardest thing in his life, but it was their only chance for survival. Every day, Isamu climbed the mountains to bring his mother food and supplies, while continuing to work on the farm in the village. He did it tirelessly, risking everything to care for her and preserve their lives. One day, the emperor issued a new decree. Subjects must make a rope from ash, a task that seemed completely impossible. The residents were confused, and despair gripped the community. Isamu told his mother about it during one of his visits. After much thought, his mother said, "First make a rope from straw, then place it on a flat stone and slowly burn it. On a windless night, the straw will burn, and the ash will retain the shape of the rope." Following her advice, Isamu created a perfect rope. Isamu made a rope from ashes, and the next day presented it to the imperial soldiers. News of his success quickly reached the emperor. The emperor summoned Isamu and was amazed by his inventive solution. He asked how he managed this impossible task. Caught off guard, Isamu confessed the truth. The emperor used to consider the elderly a burden, but now he realized how much wisdom can be gained from the elders. He declared that those who care for their parents are the true treasure of his kingdom. With this new understanding, the emperor repealed cruel decrees and promised to rule fairly and with respect for all. He introduced laws to honor and support the elderly, recognizing their invaluable contribution to society. Today, we learned new words and sentences through this story. Learning English is fun if you practice regularly. Keep listening, learning, and growing. Then knowledge will come easily and with pleasure. Leave a comment and share this story if it inspired you. Thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. In the next story, we will continue learning together and discovering new knowledge that will help you grow and develop every day.